Simpson. And Japan have gone absent without leave. This is Whitmore. Hall and Gale both available. It's still Whitmore. It is the Reggae Boys who take the lead.
Ball shot.
Greetings, football lovers. Welcome to BCN Sports Watch Along of English Premier League monumental big matchup between Arsenal, the title chasing Arsenal, and the big side. Well, farmer big side. We'll find out today, Man City. My name is Benton, along with the family. George, Wagwan, brother, how you stay?
Benton, stay humble, man. Huh? Stay humble, huh? Huh? And a humble game this.
You know what? This is it. Erling Haaland in a top form. Arsenal fan, countryman, big up yourself already, of course. Mikel Arteta for starting Trossard over Martinelli. So let's just get right to the starting 11 and don't waste the time. For Arsenal starting 11, I'm going to run through it, talk about it, and you run through Man City, and then we talk about it. All right?
Yeah.
All right. So, Ray, by the way, big up to all the listeners, big up to all the new subscribers. Thank you for joining us. We have to do the whole normal thing. Smash that like button, smash that subscription button, or subscriber button.
And we are growing. We are growing.
We are growing. So, thank you. All right. Let's get to it. Raya in goal for Arsenal. Gabriel and Saliba in the back. Calafiori in the left back position. Jurian Timber in the right. Zubamendi had an excellent weekend last week. Has a pretty decent start of late to his EPL career. Actually, no, we might say good start to his EPL career. He sits in the hole. Declan Rice, Mikel Moreno slots on the right side. Madueke right wing. Gyökeres, big money striker going down the middle. And the much disputed or discussed Leandro Trossard in the left wing position over Gabriel Martinelli. Junior, talk to me about Mikel Arteta's thinking here.
I saw a post where somebody said that Eze is being Jack Grealish.
What?
And I thought it was a great post. I thought it was too early to call, but I thought it was a great post until I saw today's starting lineup. And I have to say, you know what? He is being Jack Grealish.
No, Junior. Too early for them talk there.
Oh, stop it. So why the hell you bring Eze for if he cannot start against Man City?
Why is Eze guaranteed to start? Because he's big money transfer. Why is that?
Because he's better than Trossard.
Well, apparently at training it's not.
So this is why Sean, a.k.a. Countryman, is vexed with Arteta. And he's calling for Martinelli, which is even more mind-blowing to me, to be honest. But he's calling for Martinelli, which is to me is a big joke. But how the hell if there's no need to bring in Eze if you're going to play a Trossard in a game like this, then Eze is a waste of transfer. It has to be one or the other. But
all right.
We will see.
My theory on this, and I could be totally wrong. Big up to all the people watching us, wherever you're watching us, in Jamaica, in the United States, in the UK, or on the continent of Africa or South America, wherever you're watching us. Big up. Thank you for joining us. My theory on this, and as I said, I could be totally wrong here. Mikel Arteta, sticking to who he knows. You know what, Junior, you're a coach. You have players that you know, game in and game out. Those are the players that you've been coaching for a while. You might transfer in a new baller into your team, but your new baller has to gain your trust. And subsequently, Mikel Arteta is going with Martin Odegaard because he knows what he gets out of Martin Odegaard in a big game, in a moment like this. And granted, we can say it may not be what you want, but he knows what he's going to get. And then the second side of this, and maybe Tim Howard does have a point. Speaking for NBC Sports, Tim Howard said that he thinks that Mikel Arteta is saving his big machine, his weapons for later on in the game to then go at Man City.
Fair enough. Okay. I yield that point to you and I say, okay, right? Cool. So all the Arsenal fans to come in and tell me that I'm talking BS, please. Tell me if I'm talking caca. Like my Haitian people say, you're talking pill caca. Just bull crap, right? Cool. What, Arteta know what he's going to get out of Madueke already?
I don't think a very good question. I don't think he has a choice with Madueke because Saka is injured.
Okay. I don't think he has a choice with Eze because he's forced to start Trossard. So there has to be something more. Trossard was already there at Arsenal. You already had Martinelli. Something is going on with this Trossard, with this Eze Arteta thing. There is a thing there. I don't care what nobody said to me right now. There is a there. Because you can find a way to put Eze in this game. Now, Tim Howard come with that hypothesis, which is also granted it's possible, right? But we see that mean if that is the case, that means that Arteta hasn't learned. Because he got away in the first game of the season against Manchester United. Clearly got away in that game. They got the 3 points that they didn't deserve. Are you coming back with the same full strategy right now? You don't learn. You haven't learned. So, you know what? I couldn't care less. Because I'm tired of Arsenal. I'm tired of Arteta. Tired.
Junior, trust the process. Trust the process.
Stay humble, man. Stay humble, huh? Stay humble.
All right. Over to you regarding the Man City starting 11. And let's get our thoughts in on that.
Well, this going to bring some other conversation, another angle of conversation. But the Manchester starting 11 in goal. The big man himself, Donnarumma. You have Ruben Diaz, Gavigal, O'Reilly, and Kusanov in the back four. Rodri trying to find his feet. Then you have in the middle, you have Reinders, Foden. On the wings, you have Doku and Bernardo Silva. And up top, you have Erling Haaland. That's the Man City 11. I no change to the team that started against Manchester United last week in the Premier League, and this is the third game in 7 days, third big game in 7 days for Man City. I'm still considering the Manchester Derby a big game because it's a derby, but they played the Champions League on Thursday, and now they're playing here on Sunday versus Arsenal at the Emirates. Big game, big test for Man City.
I basically think that, it's the same starting 11 that he played against Napoli, right? Right. Gavadal in that center back position. Nick O'Reilly left back. I think Man City has already dropped or suffered 2 defeats in the Premier League so far this season. Brighton and Spurs. You can't afford to lose this game if you are Pep Guardiola and Man City. In fact, one of the journalists asked Pep in the pre-match press conference a while ago. I think he implied you can't let the gap get so wide between Man City and Liverpool and the rest and the big team Arsenal. Well, air quotes, big team Arsenal. And Pep got a little bit not so testy, he's like, you kind of imply that if we lose the game, then the Premier League is over. But, there's some level of concern here. You don't want to get, of course, Liverpool is perfect in so far in the season. And with that being said, the level of concern is that, of course, from Man City team, you have already side of things. You have dropped 2 games. This team works for you. This squad, this starting 11 works for you. They work in both games, both recent games. Thus, you stick with it, don't change anything, and see how the chips fall where they may.
It's a long season. I'm going to continue saying the normal rhetoric that I normally say. You cannot win the Premier League in 5 games. Cannot win it in 5 games. But you can damn sure guarantee you're not winning the Premier League in 5 games. You can damn sure guarantee it, right? And big up El Pistolero. El Pistolero said prediction is 3-1 Arsenal. Okay. But Liverpool already have a hand on the trophy. Too early. It's too early, right? But they are showing no signs of stopping. Man City and Arsenal right now, before we can start talking about title challengers, let's establish a number 2 first. Before we can start about establishing at number 2, let's establish being in the top 4 first. Before we can establish being in the top 4 first, let's establish being in the European spot first, right? And I think that's how the approach should be. It's not game by game, but looking around the Premier League is so condensed right now with all these teams. It's almost like you're living on an eggshell. And I think that's where Man City residing right now. They are on eggshells right now. One misstep, everything crack up. One good step, you come off the eggshells. Arsenal can be on eggshells in the next 90 minutes. Or in the next 2 hours, we might be talking about Arsenal being on the eggshells while Man City is now chasing Liverpool. So that is what this comes down to as we get ready for kickoff. But my prediction, I think Pep is playing a masterful mind game. And he started for the pre-match. When he talked about telling him friend Arteta, if Slot win the Premier League this year, we're going to say him spend money. So my friend Arteta, if you win the Premier League this year, you just spend some good money. It's not about coaching and tactics. With that being said, Man City are kill Arsenal. They might give us some ball and them clad tonight.
And because of what you just said, I am going the opposite. Arsenal win this game 2-1. Simple reason that you've said that Man City is back and you've been wrong so far. We still, wait to see them return to that pinnacle. After the Wolves game, you said that Man City is back and then they dropped 2 games. Arsenal win this game 2-1.
Dead. Then I did say they were dead after that, right?
Yeah, but we focus on the first proclamation. After we guide you, I tell you to walk off the Man City ledge and come in.
In regards to the Premier League title, I don't think Man City can compete with Liverpool. When we're talking about the Premier League title, or we're talking about competing with Liverpool. That's what we're talking about. They cannot compete with Liverpool. Arsenal has the squad to compete with Liverpool, but I don't think they have the coach to compete with Liverpool. That is Arsenal's problem right now.
2 minutes into the ball game, 0-0. I think Man City just, if they can go on a little run, if they win this game today, and they stitch together 4 or 5 victories, they are back, and they will compete with all of them. It's just that after last year and the vulnerabilities of dropping 2 games already, they have to get this one right. And that's, to me, like with Ryan, Rangers has to dominate in his position, and I'm not sure if he has the appetite to be in this physical game.
And that is the point that I've been making about teams being on eggshells. The season is so long, but then I am going to make a proclamation about Man City, and after 90 minutes I can come back and say, well, season long and go the other way, and it might make us sound hypocritical in our analysis before and after. But that is how close the Premier League is. However, I am going to maintain that all these conversations we are having is only amongst teams that are chasing Liverpool. not chasing the title. And they're not ready. They're not ready for prime time. So I would not come out if City dominate Arsenal, I would not come out and say, you know what? Man City is ready to compete with Liverpool. No, Liverpool has to come back to the pack first before we talk about teams competing with them, in my opinion.
All right, and I don't think there's anything hypocritical about our analysis. And yes, I'm biased. I think at the end of the day, and just like football and analysts all over the world, our sports analysts, you get more information, you adjust accordingly. As you get new data, you just make the adjustments. You predict based on what you have available, based on the recent run of form, and based on the information available.
Right.
Big up BM. BM says last year this time we all thought City would run away with the league. By early December, we started saying Liverpool should win the league. It's early days. Yeah, man. Definitely. That is one thing that we all have to bear in mind. Early days yet. So Rodri in the hole. So this is something that I'm curious to see if Gavadal is gonna step up beside Rodri. Will Man City end up with a back three? Our Nick O'Reilly will step in there. Nick O'Reilly has been good for them in that left back position and good in other parts of the field last year. Probably one of the bright spots for them last year.
They do out of possession. They do go into a back three, and that's the next thing too that pisses me off now. And maybe because I'm a Manchester United fan, and that has become the hot topic.
So sorry, Junior, but you see, Arsenal in possession goes into a back three where Calafiori steps up beside Zubimendi. Sorry, go ahead.
Yeah, so that's where football is now. These teams, we have a back four, or we have a back three, or Manchester United. My name Ruben Amorim is headstrong. He only plays 3-4, 3-2, whatever. No, the teams are fluid. It's dynamic. Pisses me off every time them have this conversation.
Yeah, I see you have things ready lined up for Ball Chat Weekly later on at 5 p.m.
Talk about being back. And not to Liverpool. Ready for the next 2 weeks.
Okay, Junior. Let's not get carried away here.
Actually, I might not be on the show in 2 weeks, to be honest. Yeah.
I am not surprised because you'll be playing Liverpool.
Oh, no. We'll play Liverpool the 19th. I will be back. In 3 weeks, in 4 weeks, not to Liverpool. Right after the international break.
Very even contest so far between these two teams. Good ball, youth. Yacarez. Yo. Come like AI score overloaded with too many people playing it. Come like it's a itch.
That's how they make money. Then get popular and then them say, well, we'll charge people now, so you slow it down and get a premium account.
Yeah. Zero family. I mean, no clear-cut chances to any of the teams so far. Man City looking very good in maintaining their defensive shape, as they're very much alert to that ball over the top from Arsenal, holding their line, and if their line is broken, then man like Gavadal with a bit of speed, seems to have the ability to run back along with Nick O'Reilly.
Well, lad, so Trossard really want to pile Raji? Get up, man. That's the Ballon d'Or winner. You can't pile, man, and get away with it so easy.
Yeah, but you get back the ball and then get away. A Ballon d'Or winner make man pile him. All right, so
Go on
Ballon
that
d'Or winner
class.
got the ball that's from Donnarumma. Ballon d'Or winner need to turn and shift his body. You under no pressure, him quickly rolled it out to the right wing.
Yeah.
Nobody not drop them. How Ballon d'Or winner and drop him shoulder like Xavi and them on the when them a play ball? You're supposed to make sure you check your shoulder when you get the ball in a midfield. Well, especially in
Is this Benton? Is this Benton the ball chat host talking, or Benton the Vinicius Junior Ballon d'Or crying representative?
You know what? Vinicius, speaking of Vinicius Junior, 5 p.m. Eastern. Go ahead and give up.
Backside. Viking.
Hey, very good link-up player now. Very good link-up player. Very good link-up player. Stay humble, youth. Stay humble. Stay humble. But that goal started by Erling Haaland. Coming short in the midfield. Licking the ball player. Seems like he might learn from Alexander Isak and real number 9.
Hey, listen. Hey.
Erling Haaland is finally learning from real number 9s.
Junior is back.
Very good link-up player.
Those style of Viking.
Very good link-up player. And then
Arsenal is a dead side.
So all right, so Fabi did say 3-1 Arsenal. I said 2-1 Arsenal.
So your guys' prediction is still on.
We're still on. So Arsenal can't concede another one for match up for prediction.
Stay humble, man.
Very good goal, youth. Arsenal under 1. And AI Sports still can't update yet. It's very rarely we ahead of AI score, brother. Seems like we are going regular thing right now. So whose responsibility was that Junior in that midfield to prevent that player from the Arsenal perspective?
The Ballon d'Or winner was the one who won the ball in that scrum. So just to poke your rhetoric even a little bit more, I will be that guy. But the problem to me, dear sir, is it was just a bongo ball. that was just bongo football. The two, everybody just in a one little bongo, and to me, it was just a lucky. It's a good goal, but it's a lucky opportunity because Man City got the ball in a space where our Rangers can run at the back two of Arsenal, who was playing ridiculously high, which made it even easier for them, right? So it to me is a good goal. Don't get me wrong, it's a good goal, but it's a lucky circumstance I give that goal.
Yeah, but that's part of the thing that you want your 9 to do, right? Especially in this PS, come drop shot and link up the player. Was it Rangers who played that ball to him?
I think so, yeah.
So yes,
your ball of Rangers.
The assist. So that's exactly what you want Erling Haaland for deal with.
Yep. Hey, you know who biting early? Rodri.
Yeah.
Rodri a bite. I think Rodri is getting back his fitness.
So now the important question is, how does Arsenal adjust to this, this early goal?
Well, you and Tim Howard seem to think that Arsenal have the big guns sitting on the bench ready. So it's just a matter of time when Arteta wants to shoot the big gun. Because, of course, Arteta subscribed to reacting instead of being proactive.
Being aggressive.
He's a very reactionary coach.
Ball youth! One thing from a Man City perspective, Man City is one thing is very evident is that Man City is getting into the tackles. There's a lot of urgency to the ball. From a Man City's perspective. Them lose the ball, they might try quickly get it back. People crashing into space looking for option. From a Man City perspective, it's good to see Phil Foden looking to try to recover, 2 seasons ago from.
Now, unpopular opinion, and El Pistolero, BM and company, tell me if you guys agree with me with this statement. Man City's Achilles heel last year was they were comfortable in possession, but out of possession, they looked very disjointed because on the field, you just had a bunch of players who just did not want anything to do with playing defense. You had some players who we can just gracefully say were up there in age, they were old and just couldn't be bothered running after the ball, right? This year, Man City's midfield is younger, fitter, and have the ability to just chase the ball. And I think that's a difference in the years right now. And we talked about how, so like we bring up Foden a while ago. Foden looks more comfortable now because he doesn't have to do what he doesn't want to do. He have the man them around him now that will chase the ball. So he can now just worry about being Phil Foden. Bernardo Silva is also in that same boat. While last year, they were asked to run down the ball because you had Gundogan, you had Kevin De Bruyne and company sitting there waiting. So them not going to do the hard work. So now you have a team full of men who are willing to do the hard work. And that to me is the difference in this Man City team. Man City before, I was looking at the replay of the goal. Man City before, they want to control the ball, have 80% of the ball. You notice Arsenal have 75% possession right now. But Man City look very comfortable. While before, if Man City only had 30-40% possession of the ball, we would say that they are struggling. And I don't feel that way about them right now. They're very comfortable chasing the game.
Very, very, very much so. Big up Amir, big up Amir, big up cricket fan Amir, and all cricket fans later on, Ball Chat, our BCN Sports will do a watch along of the CPL final between Guyana Amazon Warriors and the Trinidad Knight Riders, kicking off at 7:45 p.m. Kosanov getting a bit of treatment there. AI score have a bunch of things that are going over here, so I don't know what's going on there. So 1-0. Still Man City leading one goal from Erling Haaland with an assist from Rangers. But so Junior, when I think back to the point where you just make, when I think still is that, Rodri, yes, younger team, but the return of Roger, and you mentioned he's returning, getting back to fitness, does help immensely in that thing. As you said, the Ballon d'Or winner. They signed Nico Gonzalez to play in that role in January of last year, and he's no Rodri.
Right.
And of course, Man City is missing what? So both teams are missing big players.
Mamouche,
Mamouche, and Arsenal is missing Saka. So both teams missing, potentially game.
Saka or Odegaard.
Missing who?
Saka or Odegaard.
What you mean Odegaard?
Odegaard a play?
No, yes, Odegaard is not playing. I definitely. We should make the question if Odegaard not play, why? Okay, I can see why you're about even more fun.
Da-da-dee.
Yes.
Da-da-da. No, he's saving the big guns for the second half.
Yeah, I don't understand. Okay, I don't understand this. So Mikel Moreno is supposed to be. Who is supposed to be the creative player also?
Da-da-dee.
In Arsenal's midfield. Coach, Fabi, who is supposed to be the straw that stirred the drink in Arsenal's midfield in this formation? Mikel Moreno. Sean, big up yourself. Sean said just fire Arteta. No need to wait. We need a proper manager for this team. Yeah, you can't have you don't have Odegaard in a starting 11 and you don't start your big transfer Eze. That don't make no sense to me. I guess Eze must be asking himself some questions then, like
exactly.
As a
to
player
me,
who
it just
made
makes
this trek
no
to this
sense.
team. What? Look when Doku a drop shot a come for ball like a midfielder.
And I'll say it again. Zubimendi and Declan Rice, they don't complement each other as yet. There still is some complementary issues going on between them as well. I know I feel sorry for them. I feel sorry for Timber because they haven't even started attacking Timbers yet.
Well, they're trying to get Doku going. All right, so I guess we keep keep eye on Miguel Moreno with that. You turn over a ball, that's a brother. You have all the part. Goal youth.
Yo, your 2-1 and 3-1 prediction don't look right at all.
Yeah, the 2-1.
Yeah,
the Arsenal victory prediction looks shaky at best right now. It looks shaky.
Arteta is an idiot coach, brother. We're convinced. You know what? Premier League have the hypest football in the world, but they don't have the best players. I think the best technical players in the world play in Spain. I think the best coaches in the world coach in Germany overall. I think the best tacticians in the world are in Italy, in my opinion. I think Spain have the best top tier coaches, but after I'm a idiot coach because Maresca, Arteta, and Ruben Amorim, them do some things that make you just shake your head sometimes like, yo, what the hell are you thinking, dude? What do really I think? And that's the vibe I'm getting right now because in the pregame, I just based off the lineups as Gyökeres with a chance here. I know Gyökeres that.
Trossard, not true.
Yeah, but that just make it. If that was Eze, them get a shot on goal. So we sit down.
All right, so now Gyökeres is playing this 9 position and him not have nobody for passing the ball.
So he have to come back and get the ball and put the ball in space. Make it make sense to me.
1-0 Man City leads over Arsenal in the 23rd minute. Mikel Arteta saving his... I can't bother, brother. I can't keep up. Because I don't understand you don't have Odegaard and you have Eze down on bench. I don't understand. I guess Arsenal does... Arsenal is winning the possession percent, so that's a good. They are winning the possession battle so far, Junior.
Yeah, and he can say he's making Pep Guardiola play a different brand of football, and that's a plus for him. All those are pluses. How is that?
Speaking of La Liga, Ball Chat weekly, 5 p.m. Eastern. Today we will recap the week that was in the world of football. Champions League, La Liga. Speaking of La Liga, Kylian Mbappe is on fire, brother. Kylian Mbappe just scored goals for fun right now.
I looked at you guys like you know.
All right, Junior, don't say it. We know what's coming next.
No. I'm going to say it because when you come round, not you, but you have people. I know what. You know what? Ball chat have great family members. We have. So I don't think it's anybody on ball chat. But you have the rhetoric in the world was around. Lamine Yamal is the best player in the world. That was the rhetoric. The best goal scorer in the world. I was on ball chat. I was like, Kylian Mbappe retire?
I think you're saying all of that because you want to put Barcelona fans. And
I want to because the Barcelona fan with me and you know coming on the chat yesterday with some foolishness about, I'm saying.
Big up Donald, big up yourself.
Let me read the comment. Let me read the comment verbatim what the Barcelona fan said in the chat. I couldn't believe my eyes.
Still 1-0 Man City leading Arsenal. Arsenal are still struggling to create a clear-cut chance on goal. Early days yet for Arsenal, but they have to. Man City definitely looking at threat going forward here.
Let me find that comment. I have to find that comment.
English Premier League game of the week.
You ready for the comment?
BCN Sports watch along of English Premier League game of the week.
You ready?
Yep.
I think it's pretty clear why Javi's Madrid side will drop such few points in the league. When individuality is heavily on your side, changes as simple as a solid structure and the right profiling goes a very long way.
I have no comment. Comment.
Just describe a good football. This is how you describe a good football team. But no. This is a Barcelona fan. He cannot put his lips together and say Real Madrid is a good side.
And we'll discuss that this evening at 5 p.m. when we do our La Liga roundup. Or football roundup. Donnarumma really, I think you said this last week or whenever we watch a game one day. And we all know this, but you emphasize it more and more. Donnarumma significantly changed the landscape of this defensive posture of Man City.
The man is just huge.
This brother is just it's a giant in a goal. So you're not gonna really force him out and away in these corner kick battles in a congested era.
And I said it last week. You're just wasting your time putting in swing in corner. And you know what? This is a good test. Let me see how I'm doing on these corner kicks. But you're just wasting your time. It's not that difficult. You have a giant in goal. An in swing in corner, you're just wasting your time.
Well, all right, we're Arsenal Monday.
Do what?
All right. You said, ball, we just see a cutback within 27 minutes. I don't know if I'm a little ahead of you.
No, but see it.
So, Madueke lay the ball on the top of the arc. Arsenal man supposed to do this off his shot.
Yeah, but the Arsenal man that will do it is on the bench in Eze.
Well, whosoever the on the field need to do this. So big up to Rodri.
Well, the coach need to put the right one on the field.
Where is Zuberman? In fact, Zuberman didn't score a similar goal last weekend.
It's a big boy football, Benton. I am a Zubimendi fan, but this is big boy football.
I mean, no, to be fair, there will be a lot of questions asked about Zubimendi. I mean, he's very good player coming out as Sociedad, but this is a different league, It's a different league.
I'm sorry. The question should not be asked as Zubimendi.
They will.
This
is not just from an Arsenal perspective or Premier League perspective, but it's from a Spain perspective too.
Rice.
There will be questions asked.
It should be asked at Declan Rice.
Yo, hey, Doku at work, in the right beside Pep. Pep say, yo, you better get this ball back or something I take off. Something I deal with. Someone that throw the ball outside. Now, if Arsenal lose this game to Man City today, after last year, we thought that Mikel Arteta and Arsenal may have, silenced this boogeyman, this annoying team, this team that has been like, and Saka already a warm up, has been annoying, really a team that has, Eze and Saka a warm up. Mikel Arteta has seen enough. So if Arsenal lose this game against Man City, then back to the whole questions: can you beat this team then? When it really matters.
No, but you're going to. It's not that can you beat this team, but there will be questions around tactics though, and it might be unfair questions because then we're judging based on a small subset, even though there's a history there. I agreed. I know you're going to say there's a history there, blah, blah, blah. But this is not the same Man City team as before. This Man City team offers a different dynamic. Again, if you and traditional Manchester City teams, if I look at the stats and tell you that Arsenal is dominating in possession, the rhetoric will be Man City is struggling. Do you get a vibe like this Man City team is struggling in this game? They are very comfortable. This is a different look to Man City. Now, what does this mean for them in the long run? Only time will tell. But in this game, I don't see a team that is struggling because they don't have possession of the ball.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, and it's the evolution of things. Probably, you mentioned this with Pep Guardiola. I mean, at the end of the day, he seems to have given up or relinquished some of this demand for always have, the possession stat. And his philosophy has always been like the more of the ball, the more possession, the more potential to create chances. But right. I think against this sort of opponent and, teams that are close in terms of competing for the title, he's willing to relinquish some of that possession stat for the win. I mean, make sure that defensively you stay solid to what you need to do.
Which is polar opposite to what he was 5-6 years ago. I think that happened because football has changed. And this ties into what?
I think it happened because that Liverpool side really kind of forced him.
Exactly. That's where I was going with it. That's where I was going with it because he did an interview on Sky and they asked him like a coach, a player he wished he had the opportunity to play with. I don't know if you saw that meme or that post, but they had a shot about it where a player
Sorry, Junior.
That is it, Yakares, sir.
Okay.
So, but I see it, I'm not even, whatever.
But the funny thing about it, Yakares ran away from that. Yeah, Yakares trying to find yeah, go ahead. Sorry.
That could be a penalty, but
penalty.
Gabriel dived too much.
Gabriel dived too much.
Yeah, Gabriel dived too much though. But Pep was asked a player that he wished he could play with, and he said Neymar, which was eye-opening. And then there was asked a coach he wished he could have a bottle of wine with. He said Jurgen Klopp. And I think that experience with Klopp and that Liverpool team from Klopp and how Liverpool basically revolutionized Premier League football. I think Pep himself has also been, he adapted to that Liverpool style of football. Because remember, this is the same Pep Guardiola that used to hate part the bus football. He used to hate counter-attacking football. Remember that? Remember him used to cuss our teams. We come to play football and you don't want to play football. I think if Pep Guardiola then was to talk to Pep Guardiola now, he would be disgusted with what Man City is playing like right now. I truly believe that.
I don't think so. I think in a life they say evolve or die. I mean, there's a famous saying, and I think that statement is true for organisms. That statement is true for sports and life in general. I mean, at the end of the day, Pep Guardiola could not consistently remain true to the whole philosophy of the way he played at Barcelona. And Liverpool that Liverpool team in the Champions League semi-final, I think the man say food. And I think that, after a while, and then I think the following season he went to Anfield and he then did a double pivot. And I think that game ended, he did a 1-1 or something and was it 2 years later they went to Anfield and the game ended 1-1. And Mahrez must have miss a penalty or whatever. So,
yeah.
You have to adjust. You have to adjust because.
But that's the point. That's why, and ironically, that's why Pep Guardiola is still at Man City, and why Jose Mourinho jumped so many teams. They're still both great coaches. One coach adapted himself quickly to the change in football, while another coach refused to adapt himself and get run out of a job. Remember, this is the same Pep Guardiola that was on the hot seat a couple years ago, when Klopp run through City. That same period they're talking about, we were talking like Pep, as Bernardo Silva make a tired tackle on Gabriel. We were talking like Pep Guardiola was going to move on from City. Remember that? And Pep got reinvigorated. I'm trying to remember what was the event that. There was an event that happened. There was something that happened with City that he got rejuvenated, and he came back and said, "Yo, I'm ready for play ball. I'm ready for coach again." I can't remember what was the event.
No.
But something happened, and I didn't even joke about it on Ball Chat saying, this is a different Pep Guardiola. He's not motivated again. Because there was a period where he didn't seem motivated.
Bernardo picked up a yellow card there for Man City with a very, very strong challenge on Gabriel.
That was a tired man tackle.
Huh?
That was a tired man tackle. Old boy
he's
tackle
definitely
that.
putting in a shift, though. I think Bernardo Silva is a testament to what this Man City is trying to become in terms of the work. He's a hard-working player. A very skillful footballer, but he also added the work aspect of it, too. The point you make about Jose Mourinho feeling to evolve, I think in our life sometimes you have to be careful with the bridges you burn, and sometimes I think Jose Mourinho is just too many warboard things. A man just a war with too many people. And though he's not wrong in some of the things, some of the statements that he's made, in fact, probably most of them are factual statements, but you can't insult certain things and just think that boy, people are going to keep hiring you. Like these comments that he made about the Turkish league and officials in the Turkish league. I mean, it's like the whole league you are bound down.
Well, he wanted to leave, though. By then, he wanted to leave.
It's just like, yo, you know.
Yo, who said that Aruba can't play ball at his feet?
Hey. Luis Enrique might be watching now. Luis Enrique said, look on the bug there. Why never pile the brother? Doku. Watch ya. Kuya. Oh, my word. Doku, pass the ball to youth. Pass the ball to Doku. Watch ya. The pass the BBC ball. Rangers had so many chances for the... Yeah, I want to the brother. Pass the ball. In fact, you don't need to dribble right there, so. Rangers around, put the ball over there to him. I guess he's not on the right foot.
Hey, everybody, I just looking at the players, their reaction, I could tell their reaction is like, oh, what is brother doing? They had no clue what Doku was doing.
I get him not on the right foot.
Obviously not.
Speaking of players with a right foot and who's on the bench, Savinho. What going on with Savinho? Him just going to wait till the whole season and wait till January? What going on with Gabriel and Haaland?
Remember, if Gabriel and Haaland went at it in the famous be humble spit,
yeah.
It was
BM
Gabriel
says
and Haaland
Jose Mourinho is now the coach of Benfica. What a man can find work. Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
No, but he's still a great coach. It's just that he needs a team that is ready for his system. He's not changing his system.
I think, all right, and maybe this is a conversation in the table for later on Balcha Weekly. I think Jose Mourinho, good coach, successful, he will win your trophy, but Jose Mourinho requires a lot of investment, large investments, and in recent years, those investments, they not translate to the level of trophy management I expect. I mean,
you have no Jose Mourinho. No.
Roma invested a lot of money because of Jose Mourinho. They won like a plastic trophy. Now Roma in a financial struggles because of Jose Mourinho spending. Same thing over the Turkey side. One of the things when Jose Mourinho go on one side, watch out. Madrid if you do better than that. Then one of them shot is like a Chelsea shot. When Jose Mourinho goes to a team, he requires a level of investment. And some of these teams cannot afford to make those large-scale investments without instant reward. Because they don't have money strong pan like Chelsea. You see me, sir?
But that's a catch-22 now because you cannot point to any team in football right now.
Set piece FC can score this.
Score what? We did Donnarumma too big, brother. What too big?
I mean, it's right there. Now that's why the man have is centre backs and to beat Donnarumma to the punch right there. So.
Beat Donnarumma to what?
I mean, you have to get in front of him.
Get in front of what?
Well, Califieri swear same get the one there.
Why would you tell a man to go stand up in front of an 18-wheeler truck?
You just elbow him and get, yeah.
Elbow who?
You know. Back to the Jose Mourinho reason. Football family, BCN Sports watch along of English Premier League. You ask about Jose now.
You cannot point to a team in world football right now, anywhere, that has been successful without spending a ridiculous amount of money. The problem is, Jose is the type of brother who you know what who Jose is? Jose is the type of guy that will go to a bridging with a money man, and he might tell him, say, yo, I'm going to use it for your money, and you can't do nothing about it. At least Pep going to say, you know what? You are the money man, but you spend the money, but me make you feel good about spending your money. You are the boss, but make you feel like you're the boss. Jose I said, no, me are the boss, just spend the money and shut the hell up. That is Jose's problem.
Arsenal has scored a goal yesterday, Junior.
Go on my backside.
Come on, Yokerez. What kind of number 9 this? Come on. You can't make a centre back physically up, brother.
About score goal. You think I saw score goal go? I have no confidence in this Arsenal team scoring. None. Zero. Zilch.
Almost half time, 1 minute left plus stoppage time. I mean, Arsenal will have a chance yes, to equalize just before him going. 2-1 and 3-1 still on the card. That is the prediction for your Arsenal victory. You're playing at home, Arsenal. Come on. You're playing at home. And I don't want a man call me and tell me about yeah, we are run the show come like you're Arsenal fan.
Well, here's Arsenal's chance. Can Madueke do it?
Yeah, I mean, come on.
Can Madueke do it? Nope. Can Madueke do it? Oh, cut on your clock, boy! Yo, that room are too big, brother.
Yeah, boy, it's a significant improvement in over Trafford,
Yo, that room are just too huge, dude. Yo, look for the replay. Look for the money in the 6-yard box. Yo, look at the money. Brother.
A significant improvement. Young Trafford might get that run in a League Cup.
Hey, let me tell you something. Hundreds of pounds ago, I was a striker. Not a good striker. I'm not a professional footballer by any means or stretch of the imagination. But I was tasked with scoring goals for couple side. Benton, if me hold up my head and sit down a room, that's something I'm locking my eye, I'm just swing my foot as hard as possible. you can't do anything.
So when your coach used to come call you over and say, yo, one thing, you're a big man, Muscle up this goalkeeper.
Brother, no man too big. Put up another goal.
All right, Madueke. And the one thing, Madueke is seeing a lot of the ball for Arsenal.
Can he do something now?
Seeing a lot of the ball for Arsenal.
No, brother. No. You're becoming like Casemiro yesterday. No. Come on. Start the game. Turn off the game.
Arsenal growing in momentum here, Junior. Come on. A goal, you look like them loading a goal. Arsenal look like them on the verge of scoring. Good save.
Donnarumma is a massive brother.
Good save.
It takes something world class to beat him.
I mean, the goal's still bigger than him.
No, it's not. It's not. The goal is not bigger than Donnarumma. That's a misconception.
All right,
I can't tell you why.
When I think that is very evident, Arsenal very central, very focused on getting the ball on the right wing.
Because Trossard offers nothing down the left.
Yeah, I'm like, what going on the left side? What is going on the left
offers nothing down the left, and then they have no balance.
Like Zubimendi again over to the right wing. As a winger, you're supposed sometimes you're tired, Like that pass to Timber a while ago.
Hey, we don't know what Pep tell Doku, but Doku full of confidence now,
He's working on both sides of the ball. He's working on both sides of the ball. He's definitely helping the defensive department.
Hey, let me tell you something about, you see the goal, I think it's a misconception about the goal, like the size of the goal. Penalties is the only time you as a striker have an advantage. Only time. After that, you're dependent on goalkeeper positioning.
Yeah, position is important.
You're dependent on it because when we used to do like finishing drills, and you Watford did finishing drills dependent on the goalkeeper's angle. So you learn as Bernardo Silva get licking them bars. Man, too old to get licking them bars that we had, brother.
Yeah, but Trossard begs with the man because the man dash the ball upon him. I don't know who are going. So Trossard was down and Bernardo Silva threw the ball. And look at the Arsenal fans in the background. And look at the clear the white Arsenal fans in the background. Look at the black man just sitting there going easy.
hey, the black man said so.
Yo, the black man said, the top of no nice and come and play ball. So wait, so Arsenal fans that asked for what? A second yellow card on Bernardo Silva?
Bernardo Silva put it like, ref, the ball licked number C in the ref. You see Bernardo Silva. Brother, I'm a boss, the man lick me, brother. What's Bernardo Silva face?
Nah, give him an extra yellow card. So what Gabriel asked for? Alright, we are watching C replay. Alright.
Yo. The replay look even funnier.
They're too foolishness that. The one throw the ball to him and the other one throw the ball back on him. Come on. This is like kindergarten. Come on, man.
Exactly.
It's like primary school. Make it play ball. If I half time, blow you off. But I mean, we know this matchup between these two teams is the rival. Can we call this rivalry? We know whatever. There's a lot of vibes between these two teams. All right, Arsenal. This is it.
Jeez.
This is it,
What's
you.
that, boy?
when Viking just the Viking just listen to Mikel Arteta.
Yeah, what I said, boy, shut up about.
Mikel Arteta take up the ball for restart and it's like I give Viking and Viking. Me no speak Norwegian. When I walk past. And again, this brother you throw the ball out for throw in and throw you out.
Yo, City might score a second one, you know. Yeah, man, City might score.
Not before you off.
If ref blow it off.
Alright, Doku cross the ball. Doku now on the right foot, you know. Half time, family. I hate that. Arsenal fans want to hear from everybody but countryman come to the front of the class. All Arsenal fans. So what Gabriel still argue about? The Bernardo Silva thing?
Yeah, man, just love talk, yeah, man.
All right. First half action in the books, family. 1-0 Man City leads Arsenal with a goal from Erling Haaland, assist from Rangers. Your thoughts on this first half?
To be honest, I think the game is still in the balance. We're joking and talking like Man City is up 4-0. And I will admit I'm spreading that rhetoric, but the game is still finely tuned because Arsenal is just one good pass in the right direction away from having a clear-cut chance on goal, and they just haven't found it as yet. And they can feel some comfort in knowing that they can still make an adjustment.
Ali Green from Greenwich in the UK. We are run through some of the BBC comments and we are say Arsenal. Ali says, quote, Arsenal spend millions on a striker and seem reticent to even cross the ball into him. Even Erling Haaland would struggle with this service. Stop faffing about, end quote. Is it a lack of service to Gyökeres Jr.? Do you agree with that statement?
Who said that? What?
Ali says that Arsenal spend millions on a striker and seem reticent to even cross the ball to him. Even Haaland would struggle with this service. Stop faffing about, end quote. Basically, man, now get no service. And even Haaland would struggle in this position that Gyökeres is in without the service. All right, going on the comments as Junior gets his thoughts together. Jack from Washington, D.C. on BBC says, not enough has been made of the Donnarumma signing, one of the signings of the window, and a huge improvement for City. You have been singing this praise in the signing.
Yeah. But, all right, let's go to Donnarumma one. Donnarumma makes such a huge difference. And this is the Man City team that was leaking chances. This is the same Man City team that you looked at and said when them beat up Wolves still had your chances, right?
Yes, yeah.
And all of a sudden those chances just gone. And it signifies the importance of communication from a goalkeeper and organization. And we saw, I think is the right back, not the right back for City, and he played a ball back short to Donnarumma, but he had the confidence to play the ball back to Donnarumma, right? Mm-hmm. That is something that I don't think they had with Trafford. I don't think they had the trust, or Trafford didn't have the trust of his teammates. Not saying that he's a bad goalkeeper, but he didn't have the command that a Donnarumma have, where, yo, just give me the ball and get out of the way. Or, yo, listen to what I'm saying. When I say look right, there's no second thoughts about looking right, right?
Yeah.
All of that plays into what is going on right now currently with this Man City team, because, again, Arsenal did have their chances. Madueke did have a couple chances when he broke at the back four for Arsenal. He just couldn't convert. That's just football. But this is something now where I am just looking at it and asking now, is this for real? Or is there another twist coming for Man City?
You said something during the transfer of Donnarumma. I was on record worried. I was worried about the playing from the feet sort of deal. I think you and Alpostolero kind of reminded me the central thing is you just need a man who can keep the playing from the ball from the feet is secondary in this whole thing, And though Donnarumma may not possess the so-called high-level skills of Edison, well, definitely he's not at Edison level. But you said something when they signed him. They said he gives them confidence, in the back. And that is very evident in this football game. The defenders seem to be able to can take more risk in when they step up, knowing that they have somebody who, when exposed to a shot, will protect and can quickly recognize somebody when danger is threatening. So your back four or your back three feels a lot more comfortable because of that confidence you have in the goalkeeper and the comfort that he gives you. Edison gave them that before he, I don't know if you want to call it decline or whatever before, the Dalios matchup, but Trafford did not give them that same level of confidence in the back,
Right.
And it's a different team with him now in there. It's a totally different team, and it makes this thing a little bit trickier for others who play them. You have to really do something special or really be very deliberate as you go forward. Arsenal took one shot on target in this whole game, and that one shot occurred in the 45th or 42nd minute in the game. Late. So you have to go figure out a way if you kind of get more chances or get more shots on target for score on this team.
The Man City defenders now can feel like they can dig in if they need to.
I guess
I think it's just
and
a
the Rodri
mindset.
thing too makes a huge difference because also
Yes.
the thing because Gravadal is sitting inside a centre back is in a somewhat centre back position. And we all know that Gravadal a bug defensively. We saw last year he was exposed multiple times when he was in the left back position. You know, he prefers going forward as an attacking left back. But somehow, whether, you know, normally they use Diaz and Manuel Akanji. We saw that Kanji slowed down. Akanji now is gone. Nathan Ake is still there, but he prefers to go with Gravadal. And I think it's that speed, and Gravadal has given Pep some comfort in his ability to defend. Because Gravadal definitely has the ability to run and recover pretty quickly for those balls over them.
Yep. And at the end of the day, defending is more about reading space than anything. It's not about making crunching tackles, and that's a part of defending. But if you can cover the basics, anybody can be a defender as long as you have somebody there.
Let's not try to belittle the achievements of some great defenders, you know, who
No, I'm not.
anybody can be a defender.
I'm not
space and recognizing player take some level of smarts.
Well, I apologize if I make that look trivial, because I'm not making that look trivial. What I'm actually making look trivial is
sense to be a defender.
Yeah, you do. But what I'm making trivial is the aggression of being a defender. What people
you don't necessarily need to always do a hard tackle, you know.
Right. So all Gravity have to do is learn how to read the space, be a nuisance and cut off passing lanes. You have the Bulldogs around you. Let the Bulldogs be Bulldogs. You can be a terrier. Let the Bulldogs, let the Bulldog them and the Pit Bull them and the Rottweilers, let them be Rottweilers. You can be the Doberman. Though you don't have a bark, but be in position, be alert, be aware, and communicate, and you'll be fine. I say all that to say, it is not a square peg in a round hole kind of a situation for Man City. It is, I now have the right environment where I can now make the space for these pegs, if that makes sense. So I am now in control of my environment. Having done a rumor, I now can create the hole that I put this peg in. Instead of the hole being there, I have to fill the hole. No, with Donnarumma, I can now adjust certain things and make some needed changes. So they're looking more complete. I still think they need a wing back though, personally.
Yeah. Just going to some comments from the experts. Rob Green, speaking to the BBC, says, quote, there is very much an air of desperation about it already. It's the real nature of the fans here. The desperation that we have seen of the recent years in the big games at the crunch at the end of the season. You're thinking this isn't helping the team, and it has fed into the nature of how City have played. They have slowed down and been happy to just block anything that comes at them. So Rob Green is saying that there's very much an air of desperation that's setting in at the Emirates. He's on location, feeling the vibes from the fans. Roy Keane also said, quote, Haaland is like a man possessed. He's a beast up there. He's knocking people over. Great leadership skills here, and he got his goal as well. He's a machine, end quote. Year of desperation, to paraphrase Rob Green, his sentiments are his thoughts on the vibes at the Emirates, saying the Arsenal fans are already feeling kind of worried. And Roy Keane is saying that Haaland is like a man possessed in this game so far. Those two thoughts, family, your thoughts, those two comments, and your thoughts on those 2 points.
I think those are emotional responses. And you see, the beauty of BCN Sports and new media, because we are new media, and I'm going somewhere with this point. The beauty of BCN Sports is we don't have a time limit. So we don't have to condense our thoughts into a 5-second snippet or a 3-second snippet, because Rob Green, as a goalkeeper, Rob Green should have the emotional and the tactical awareness to know that Arsenal is still very much in the game. He's forced to give a response, and I'm sure the question, I didn't hear the question, but I'm sure the question is asked of him to give a feeling about the fans, not necessarily his reaction. And Roy Keane is reacting to maybe what you saw when Erling Haaland brought up Arteta up on the sideline. And he can only draw to that because he has to quickly gather his thoughts. With all that being said, Arsenal is still just 1 goal away. With all that being said, Arsenal still have majority of the possession, or they did have majority of the possession. Yeah, they still have majority of the possession. With all that being said, they are finding joy down the right wing, and they have players on the bench that can come in and change the game. So my reaction to those comments are, that's just TV punditry. And that's the beauty of BCN Sports. That's why people should also watch BCN and other new media content, because we are just like the keyboard coaches, but we sit down and have our own time with no agendas apart from our own personal bias. So with that being said, I think the game is still finally in the balance. I think Arsenal still has many cards that they can play. The question, though, is why does Arteta seem to always have to wait until they get to this point to make those changes? Why not start on the front foot? That's the question I would have of Arteta.
If you kind of chime in regarding those comments, I mean, I think Arsenal fans, I would definitely understand the era of desperation at the Emirates, because, Arsenal fans have been in this bad, low spell for a while. What has been, 21 years since their last EPL title. And they've been so close these last few years. And they've gone out and made investments this summer to kind of then get over that closeness. And here it is now. They've already dropped points against Liverpool, suffered a defeat against Liverpool. And the team that they beat last year, this Man City team, now is at Arsenal and looking to take the 3 points. So I understand if Arsenal fans are desperate, are worried and concerned about what they've seen from the first half. And I get what you're saying about the closeness of the game. Yes, there are definitely closeness of the game. But these fans have been in the, as we see Eze coming on at halftime. These fans have been in a low spell of trying to get this title, at low mood, low era in terms mentally trying to get over this hump. So I understand it. As for the Haaland perspective, yeah man, Haaland looks like a man possessed. He's definitely bossing those Arsenal midfielders, Arsenal centre backs around. 2 subs, which shows you that Mikel Arteta is also in a sense of desperation. 2 subs at halftime. Saka is on, and is there. So Junior, Mikel Arteta basically has said what he did at the start wasn't the right thing, so I'm going to fix it right now.
That's right there. So that's where it starts and stops for me. He is admitting he was wrong.
All right, we'll get who off. Who off? El Pistolero.
It have to be Trossard and Moreno. Have to be.
So then if Trossard is off, then what you do? You send Madueke to the left wing.
Yeah, or Eze.
Okay, yeah, you can put Eze in. Okay, let's get who are Alex. Let's get the subs. Saka and Eberechi is Bako Saka and Eberechi is both on.
For Merino and Madueke. Wow.
So Marino and Madueke a bit harsh on Madueke perhaps. No, but you have to take off Madueke. He is not the starting right winger. So in a harsh thing, the starting right winger is now ready and probably was ready. Now Pep is also making a change. Go on. Pep is putting on Matheus Nunes. Why? So what is Pep saying here? Is this an injury sub? Something is going on here in this ball game, Junior. That I don't know. I still think this 2-1 prediction and the 3-1 that El Pistolero predicted is on the card. So something is on right here with this sub for me, with this Matheus Nunes sub. So who is Nunes on for, Junior?
Kosanov. Maybe that
Kosanov. So Nunes replaces Kosanov, and maybe the injury.
Yeah, so maybe that back pass from Kosanov to Donnarumma. Maybe that scared the hell out. Maybe that scared the hell out of Pep.
He must be injured, man. Must be injured. You take off a defender to put a midfielder that you're going to face who are trying to play right back now.
No, they might be going to a back three.
No, but we've seen him try Nunes in a right back last year and it work.
Well, let's see what happens.
And I don't think Nick O'Reilly is a left back. He's a midfielder too. Oh, child. All right. Monumental second half. Big second half coming up, family. Make sure to smash the like button and subscribe to the channel. Nick O'Reilly will get examined in by a man called Saka in this ball game.
Yeah.
Turnover by Gravidal. Arsenal on the break. Go through Gyökeres.
Yeah.
Pass the ball, then, brother. Come on, make him recover. All right, keys to the second half for your family.
And now that we see the substitutions, can Man City still control the wings defensively? And can Arsenal find joy going down the wing? Because obviously, Pep is giving away the wings.
Yeah, it's going to stay compact now. I mean, as a cut inside, because no matter if you're up on the wing, you still have to get the ball inside. Finally across. Goal youth! Zuberman is supposed to get the one upon target.
Good try.
But
we can't absolve Rangers for that stupid clearance. We can't absolve it for.
So now is the frost. No is the pressure. No. Cause we have seen Rangers in the Premier League. Yeah, I that a foolishness style. And no pressure, brother. Midfield. You're supposed to be a midfield general. Take the ball right and turn and make a better decision. Yo, some of them new age midfield general, baby them,
No. Remove the general when you attack. Just a new age midfielder, no?
All right. Sorry. El Pistolero said Arteta going with his trusted players. I think, we kind of talk about or discuss how he started with the players that he felt were more comfortable with at the end. But
he can carry them go down unemployment line too.
So I am curious to know if this Kosanov substitution is a tactical one.
I think it's tactical.
I mean, I thought Kosanov was fine. I didn't think he did anything wrong defensively.
It's not like Trossard was really testing him, though.
Yeah, but, I mean, you signed him as a defender. You signed him as he's a defender. So if you...
Or maybe Pep is foreseeing problems coming down that side, as we see it now.
Brother, hear me now. Me hire you for defend. And I can't rely on you for defend. I decided to bring somebody else who's not a defender to come do your job, and I hire you for defend them. Me no madman. Goal youth!
Why is it never start?
Yo, Donnarumma hands are hurt. Wait, I spit that the Donnarumma beard?
Maybe.
Good shot, Eze.
It's right to the keeper. Come on.
Yeah, but at least it's a shot on target. It took 40-something minutes to get a shot on target in the first half. 6 minutes in the second half, them already have a shot on target. Junior, I don't think your Man City dead prediction coming through, you know.
My Man City dead or Arsenal dead?
No, man, Arsenal will win this ball game, man. You know, see, the coach made the right changes now.
All right.
So, Arsenal fans, yo, and line up for yourself. 3 points is for now.
All right. Hey, City soon bust them net, you know.
Yo, if that happened, then we will change. If that happened, then we change. And I guess the Tim Howard theory didn't work because Tim Howard said that he felt that Man City was waiting to tire them out and then put on them. His hypothesis, as you said, was that he was waiting to tire out Man City and then put on his big guns. But he never tired them out. Him just say, yo, put on the big guns and no.
And the reason why that tired out hypothesis don't make any sense because Arsenal had every opportunity to tire them out. They had 70% of the ball.
Yeah. Good control, youth, but then you end up the foolishness with it. So now Trossard is also getting more purchase in that ball game now. Goal, youth!
Yeah, because Man City is giving up the wings. Man City has clearly given up the wings and said we're going to stay compact to the middle and we'll figure out the wings as a unit. It's clear.
Man City can't keep playing like this. Them need some control of this ball game, right?
I feel they are comfortable. I really do.
Look where Calafieri is, Junior. Calafieri is pretty much in Yakare's lap.
Yeah, but the onus is on Arsenal to take the game to City right now, and City is willing to let them try.
Look at Calafieri almost trying to squeeze that ball. Good recover by Nick O'Reilly, but Saka was offside anyway. BCN Sports watch along of EPL match of the week between Arsenal and Man City. 53rd minute, 1-0 Man City leading goal from Erling Haaland. Who else? Ball youth. Okay. All right, so Matheus Nunes pick up a ball right there, so, and as an attacking player, you would expect if you do a little bit better. That is something. I guess I can understand from an offensive standpoint. You said, okay, Calafieri, I make a lot of move going midfield, right? So you then counter and say Kosanov wasn't doing enough going forward attacking wise. Matheus Nunes is supposed to be able to give you something and take advantage of this risk that Calafieri is leaving his space and maybe you to capitalize on that for Man City. That's a gamble because then I think you give up something on the defensive side.
Yeah, they're giving up the wings and deciding to do it. They're willing to give up the wings with the 1-0 lead, and because they I think the plan is they are going to get counter-attacking opportunities.
Yeah, need to step away for you a little bit.
Yeah. I would just saw why Donnarumma got sold by PSG because that the past there a while ago was stupidness. But Arsenal is now probing 55th minute.
Well, yeah, remind the man them why them sell the man.
Yeah. And when you look at the Man City team right now, they are so compact in the middle. You can see it in the and the camera view a while ago. Here's Trossard in the 18-yard box, cut it back to his right foot, put it back on his left, trying to get a cross in, and it's out for a corner kick. But you can see it. They are now playing so compact in Man City. They basically are saying, we are not worried about you on the wing crossing the ball in the middle. Let's see what they do with another corner. I'm curious to see if they're even doing an in-swing corner, and they are going to be an in-swing corner. Let's see what happens here. Declan Rice with a corner. Donnarumma missed the punch. But City gets it clear, and here's Doku breaking away down the left wing. Finally got his head up and found Haaland making a deep run into the box. And it's almost an own goal for Arsenal, as Eze was the man that got back and cut off Donnarumma. Donnarumma forced a save out of Raya, and then in trying to clear the ball, it hit off the Arsenal player and went over the bar for a corner kick, as Eze just cleared the ball off Declan Rice, and Declan Rice had no idea there. It could have gone anywhere. Very lucky for Arsenal there, as Man City shows how dangerous they are on the counter. And now Man City has a corner kick. So just like that, in a flash of light, Arsenal went from being in the ascendancy to now Man City getting a corner. And here's a corner from Foden in the box.
I'm back. Arsenal not score yet.
No, but Man City almost scored.
And BM said Haaland should have passed. That was selfish.
Yeah, he should have. I don't think he saw it. I think it was Rangers was the one that run. I don't think he saw it. But yeah, he should have passed it. But Haaland breaking away in the 18-yard box with Eze in front of him, and the goalkeeper is going to shoot.
Oh, really? So it's similar to the first half goal?
It's similar to the goal when he scored against Man U.
Okay.
The second one. Very similar, because Arsenal had a corner, almost get something out of it, but Doku got the ball in the 18-yard box and broke. Beat three defenders and got Haaland away.
I saw a while ago, Zubimendi just give away the ball so easily. Come on. Can't have that. Pep Guardiola quick. Arteta quick forget ball, you know. Arteta turn ball boy. We have the famous Kevin De Bruyne. That video where Kevin De Bruyne push Mikel Arteta when him try to slow down Man City's attack. Hey, big up to Gavidal. He's much improved playing in this position. Big him up.
It's be a Doberman.
You know, and if only that cross came in, because Gyökeres had the beating for Diaz. Gyökeres was in front of Diaz.
And Arsenal now trying another. I don't know why they keep doing in-swing corner, but they might score. At some point, one of these corners must score.
Well, I mean, it's part of the set piece.
Rotted. Watch out.
Oh my word. Wait, Halana try dribble out. Halana. A goal Halana try for this, huh?
Boy.
Yo, a lot at stake in this football game. Nobody can tell me, say, boy, this is early part in the season. I mean, both teams, credit to both teams, both coaches, all 22 players going at it. I mean, they're leaving it on the park.
Yep.
So Ezzy has pushed up real close to Yakares now. Trying to get the ball, trying to find the ball.
Matheus Nunes is proving Pep right so far too.
What, defensively?
Yep.
Yeah, doing a decent job. Never really expect it from him. It's early warm in that game still enough. The early warm in his play. 8 corner for Arsenal, 2 for Man City, Junior. So statistically, are in the stat column, everything except goal. Arsenal seems to be dominant here.
Yeah, and I think the normal stat is every 10 corners they should get a goal. All-time coaches used to say every 10 shots you should score a goal at every 10 shots.
Yeah, and if you look at like that clearance from Foden, Man City needs some sort of reprieve. Them just try to get you out and David Raya kick with the ball. Him just kind of relieve the man from the pressure. Kick with the ball for.
Yep.
Yo, that cross by Trossard. We're just behind Yakares.
I agree though. Man City definitely living on the sword right now, living on the edge.
What does Pep need to do? What does Pep? Let's see the sub. Who we have? If he has reinforcement on the bench. John Stones, Nathan Atkin, Nico Gonzalez, Savinho, Oscar Bob. So he does have some attack. Because you can't try to defend for the whole part of the second half. At some point, they have to force Arsenal to defend.
Yeah, I don't think it's a defensive thing though. I think it is an energy thing. So Oscar Bob can definitely come on for Bernardo Silva. Okay. And you can move Oscar Bob back to the and put Matheus Nunes higher up. And you'll have more energy because John Stones and the other defenders, if they get called into play, it'll be too late. Arsenal don't get the ball in a dangerous position.
So you have Savinho also as an option. Arsenal has Ethan. What going on, sir?
Nathan Miles. Not Nathan Miles. Her name
And of course, they have Gabriel Martinelli. So Arsenal can throw more attackers at the thing.
That's a Nathan Miles. Not Nathan Miles. That's a young boy name. Lewis Kelly. Lewis Kelly. What to Lewis Kelly?
Yeah, and Lewis Kelly is also. Yeah. So Arsenal has enough weapons to be able to win this ball game.
Yeah, but when does Arsenal start chasing the game? When does it become we have to score now?
Another 5 minutes. If you don't score in the next 5 minutes, because you dominate, you start bringing on some more options.
Right.
Because really, Man City is pretty much almost like a part of the bus side right now.
Which is why I said earlier, Pep Guardiola from 6 years ago, 10 years ago, would look at Pep Guardiola today and be discussing what he said. That's the exact point I was making.
Yeah, man apart. But it's funny if you part bus with a man like Rangers. Rangers over the side. Right. So we can't matter when he run up and down, brother.
Look at this. This is not Pep Guardiola's playing style.
Yeah.
The man have 11 man behind the ball.
Yeah, and look where
25 yards from
is.
goal.
Erling Haaland is pretty much beside Ruben Diaz. He's like,
right.
Your forward is playing almost like a centre back.
You see something know football?
Yeah. In the sense of Pep, yeah, we'll give you that. In the sense of Pep being confused with this version of Pep. The young Pep being confused with this version of Pep.
But sure, young Pep will say, yo, what happened?
Yeah.
What the hell happened? This wasn't the plan.
All right, Man City trying to get Doku asking for a foul, nothing. Yo, you better get up fast, you know. Cause if Arsenal goes down and score, and yo, Man City a kick with ball side. Man City look no better than Mullines in the Jamaica Premier League. It's like when you defend and you say out of your life anywhere, just kick it away anywhere will do. This is what Man City looks like. Six to 7
Big
minutes.
up Andre Onana with an assist. But so put it up, I posted that chat.
Oh really?
His level.
Where Turkish
league.
League.
I don't want to hear nobody come talk about which ball I can forward at England. I don't want to hear that anymore. That is dead.
Turkish League. 6 to 7 minutes into the ball game.
And Pep making the change now, putting on a Kanji. I mean Nathan Ake.
All right, so now he's even going more putting on a defender. For Phil Foden.
Yeah, because Foden not do anything on the field now.
So Pep Guardiola got a yellow card. So Nathan Atke on for Foden. A lock shop time this junior.
Yep.
And again, we want to reiterate, you cannot hold this. You cannot hold this 1-0 lead, brother. You need to force Arsenal to defend. You have to force Arsenal. Fabi says good sub. But Fabi, I think you have to force Arsenal to defend. You have to do something offensively. So this is where Oscar Bob or Savinho needs to get on the field.
This is where identity and
okay, Fabi said Nick O'Reilly now can play in middle.
Right.
Okay. All right, so now Nathan Ake goes in the middle. He's kind of marshalling Gyökeres. All right, Doku with 4 around him. Doku trying to walk around 4, and Doku throws himself to the ground and got a free kick. And this is the final respite from Man City. All Arsenal so far in the second half, family.
Yeah, but Man City has maintained some threat. They did the last 5 minutes, no, but they did get the one chance that kind of have the Arsenal faithful a little bit nervous. And now they're in a back 3. Man City clearly in a back 3 now.
So Fabi makes a good point here. So Arsenal get 1-0 versus Liverpool already. Arsenal has shown that they are unable to score freely when teams defend in blocks. So the space is the important thing. These Arsenal players, much like any other player, they need space to express themselves, need space They can't take and exploit space. And if you play in that low block, you then limit their space and essentially limit the opportunity to create and score.
Yeah.
But this is where you have your Saka and your Ease and your Eze. All right? You're supposed to be somewhat creative players to be able to kind of unlock these low block players, pull them out of position, and then make a slip through pass to your 9, your striker. Or score from outside, like a Eze. Like a Eze.
Yeah, but this is Donnarumma. There's no scoring from outside.
This is true. This is a different goalkeeper. It's not Trafford. Yep. Good point. Good point. Man City getting a little bit of possession now. Saka chops down Rodri. Good hold-up play there by Rodri. Very good. Just kind of. Man City needs a little bit of the ball. Needs to kind of manage a little bit of possession right now. If you kind of say, all right, Arsenal, you've been attacking us for the past 15 minutes. Let's try kind of even things back out and feel what the ball feel like.
Yo, Gabriel, I know Gabriel that. No. Yeah, Haaland really a manhandle them man there still.
Yeah, man, he's very physical. Haaland a player like, as the man himself, very a man possessed. And we somewhat expected that, right? Because the whole heap attacking last year after the defeat of Man City, they stay humble. Memes roll out back after, So
Yep.
if Man City lose this game, it's not going to be because of effort of Erling Haaland. He will put in a shift.
I think we're very close to being outside of Arsenal winning this game now. I think Arsenal is now trying to rescue a point. I think we've entered the last 19 minutes of the game, last 20 minutes of the game. They're now trying to rescue a point.
Calafiori with a foul there and Bernardo. Where is he? Look like my breeder. I'm tired.
They must tired. They want to play the football.
It's a 90 minutes ball game, man. Them supposed to train, brother. Man, not even play. What? He's been on for what? First half?
17 minutes.
17 minutes in. Pep is asking Bernardo Silva if need a sub.
Yo, Haaland beat up them little man.
Yeah, man. Him and Gabriel. He's definitely very physical with Gabriel.
Watcha?
Ball Doko. Seventy-third minute into the ball game. Yo, so the ref no call foul there, Sir Junior.
I don't know what the refs saw.
But Doko have to get involved in a ball game. Probably too much diving sometimes. Sometimes you don't get it when you actually get fouled. Good ball, youth. Nathan Atke. One, Man City leading by a Bob Marley. '74th minute or 75th minute in the ball game. Corner kick to Arsenal. Junior half utilize some of the set pieces where Arsenal have found these corners. What, 9th, 10th corner now? Donnarumma again.
Yo, the man, look how son. Look how Timber gets. Jesus.
Me not see it. Oh, yeah, Doku, yeah. And it's almost like kind of Oh, Regis, we kick out the man. Move, yo, come on, 5 here.
Yo, look for the Arsenal fan. This suits you.
Yeah, me see him now. Him nice side. But BCN Sports watch along of English Premier League family. Make sure to smash the like button. Tell a friend about the show. Subscribe to the channel. Smash the like button. BCN Sports Ball Chat Weekly. 5 p.m. Eastern. We'll recap the week that was in the world of football. And BCN Sports watch along of CPL cricket final between Guyana Amazon Warriors and TKR this evening at 7:45 p.m. So, jam pack there on BCN Sports Channel, Junior.
Yep.
Yo, them a take off, Alan? Huh? Why, Junior?
Yo.
Why?
Look at his reaction to Pep. Like he must say, hey, boy, hey, if we lose, it's not your fault, you know.
Why?
I'm tired.
You mean tired, brother? Come on, brother.
This is his third game in 7 days.
Junior tired, brother. Come on. When we are the age that we are play ball every day.
No. Not the way. The man is in a wrestling match.
We don't have access to this nutrition level them boy have and level of man and level of coaches and recovery and therapists and physical therapists. I want physiotherapists. I want to tired what? So now Nico Gonzalez goes in. Nico Gonzalez replaces Erling Haaland. And look how Bernardo Silva run hard.
Yeah.
Come on, man.
Like Bernardo Silva get a new radiator.
The man at work. Come on, brother. You can't take off Haaland. That's your goal scorer. And him a beat up the center backs them. So now Gabriel life, you make Gabriel life easier now. I guess Gabriel said, thank God in half, I feel. 1-0 Man City leading Arsenal. Yo, Arsenal, the side-to-side passing now, brother, and I forget the ball.
Forward, now, will Arteta come out and say, you see, this is where Arteta needs to grow some kahunas. I don't know. This is not the Manchester City that I know and that I am affiliated with. I expected to play a game of football, and this is not what I'm expecting. You know, maybe winning the Premier League is more of a priority for Mr. Guardiola versus when I was there. But I'm surprised at the way that they approach the game. We just have to get better going forward, and we have to be prepared to play them like we're playing against, say, Sunderland, maybe. No, seriously, when will Arteta grow some kahunas? Because Pep has tricked him. Pep tricked him.
It's not done yet, Junior. He still can't score 2 more goals. Come on.
All Arsenal can do right now is rescue a point. They can't win this game. It's over. They're not winning this game.
They have 11 minutes plus stoppage added time.
If you can't score in 80 minutes, you're going to score more than 1 in 10?
Yes. Is it? 69% possession to 31 in favor of Arsenal. Shots 10-4, but shots on goal 3-2 in favor of Man City. So wait, why Martinelli not up on the field yet?
Wait, when did Martinelli become their big savior? This is the same Martinelli that we celebrated that they finally get somebody to replace. You really think Martinelli will come out and make a difference?
By the way, Trossard offside. All right, so Martinelli come on. Trossard offside a while ago.
It was clearly offside, but the ref not call it.
The ref not call it. He give a corner kick, give him score upon this. So them take, all right, so now them take off. Yo, hey, Arteta throw the kitchen sink. Arteta say, Timber come off, I feel.
How Martinelli that?
So two strikers must go with now.
Must.
A goal youth.
How did a rumor save that?
Me don't know.
Hey, if there was another that score, no.
No more spreader. Long time. that is a given. That is an absolute given. If that was another that score long time.
Who wants to see a replay? Come on, know if I him save it.
I think I saw him push the ball away or something.
And then Cousinov go release the pressure. But if you see a replay. Now, Donnarumma already got a yellow card for time wasting, you know.
Yeah.
And he's flirting with that with a second yellow right now.
Flirting with it again. Yo, I never thought that my wildest dream when Pep Guardiola did run things over Barcelona playing revolutionary football. We see man a waste time on milk clock and a run clock. Never have I thought would I live this idea, Junior.
Well.
Ball youth!
Side. And where was Haaland? On the bench. But no, Haaland probably kick over a water buckle a while ago.
Yep.
Because Haaland on the field that score.
Yep.
Rotted! Yo! Luis Enrique just say, see? That's what I talk about. What pile, boy? What pile?
Yo, but what's my hang on for dear life, you know? Yo, the man hang on for dear life. Oh, Nick O'Reilly, the man hold on for dear life. It's when you get a pile, hold on. You know? He said, no. Because you try to take a fall. You try to take a fall. Yo, he pile nasty, you know?
Yo!
No, him. At number 14. At number 14. It's not Nick O'Reilly. At 14 for Man City. Nick Gonzalez, the center, the center midfielder. You can't make no man pile them with who miss a hole in midfielder. No, man, figure kick down, man. Hey, you think no boy can pile N'Golo Kante or Claude Makaleli them way in a hole? You get kick under your cloth. You can't do that. Absolutely not. So now Mikel Arteta put on Ethan Waneri. So yeah, man say I don't know what kind of offensive formation Arsenal are play.
I think he's just putting out as much
attacking
players as he can. Just go there and play some ball.
And so Trossard, okay, so 1 year replaces Trossard. I guess now that sends Martinelli left.
I don't think there's any position. Just go out there and play some ball. I think that's where we are right now. It's just go out there, play some ball.
Go out there and get some goals. Get a goal. Get at least one goal. Somebody.
And big up to Riser Reigns. Big up Riser. Risers in the Jamaica Nice group saying Liverpool fan here hoping for an Arsenal loss. They are our biggest threat right now, in his opinion. Big up, Riser.
All right, big up, big up. Man City preparing Savinho and John Stones. Nico Riley is off the field. Doku put in a shift today, Junior. The man put in a shift.
And Bernardo Silva too.
Yes, and Bernardo Silva. Absolutely. Goal youth! Where number 9 there?
Yes.
Where is the number 9, Yacarez? Yo, if Arsenal lose this game, man, no countryman are going to burn out Arteta.
Yo, it's a Fabian a stick countryman in the group.
Yo, Fabian just appear, and by the way, football family, we have a offline chat where we watch football together, and man, them just the AC Milan fan just appears whenever Arsenal fail to remind Arsenal.
I'm doing it neatly too, I'm doing it in a way for just Sean, we are friends, Sean. I support you. Hold a knife in your belly.
1-0 Man City. We're approaching the 87th minute. Actually, we're in the 87th minute as Man City is making more subs. So, Junior, we discussed earlier about the era of desperation in the Arsenal fans. We're looking at the background, we see Arsenal fans' expression. The faces don't look, they're like they're resigned to accept, like, here we go again. In a fan base, this is when, and this is something that Rob Green and others was kind of alluding to, is that this is where you want the fans them get up and try to shout and encourage and uplift this team to kind of get over this thing. But the fans them right now is like, brother, I am tired. I'm tired. This is, I remind you, this is an at-home game for Arsenal.
But then, you see, second, it's a weird proposition because right now, as a Manchester United fan, I would give you 3 gallons of my blood. My right hand, my left hand, my right ankle, and my left ACL ligament, just to be in Arsenal's position where we're going to be in second place. But then an Arsenal fan now is like, yo, this is not enough. And it's a weird thing because if you bring in another coach now, right? This coach is coming in with the expectation that coming in second to Liverpool, the mighty Liverpool, holding off the mighty Pep Guardiola and the resurgent Chelsea is not good enough.
You can't, no, Arsenal can't. Them have to score at least 1 goal. Come on, you can't lose this ball game. You have to score at least 1 goal, brother. No, this not acceptable, brother. You have to score at least 1 goal. I am proclaiming this. You have to score at least 1 goal. You can't lose this game at home. As Savinho is on, forgot to mention that Savinho is on for Doku, for Man City. You have to score at least 1 goal. I don't care. I don't care how you do it. Not the side-to-side passing. You have to score 1 goal. At least.
We see the out of ideas now. Now the out of ideas.
Yeah, no.
So you have a bunch of attacking players and them going out there with the intention to play some ball, but then now they're trying to play some form of a system, and everywhere them go is a blue shirt.
And Bernardo Silva again with another block. Yo, hey, I wish part of back road in England Bernardo Silva go over there. One night. Because the man energy level up, Junior. Them have back road in England?
I don't know. What you ask me that for?
I'm just saying.
I'm a married man. I'm a married man. What you asking me a question like that?
Pep Guardiola enjoy himself. All a kissy photo official. What go on?
And then spit. You see he spit after he kiss him? Camera catch you, youth.
Yo. Arsenal, play the ball quicker, brother. You know? Ball need to move. Saka is on the left side. Corner kick Arsenal. No, he's offside.
Corner kick which part?
Offside, Arsenal. Yeah, no, Arsenal are dead side. Arsenal fans, looking at camera. Where Arsenal fans them there? Find another team. We don't know in Premier League. We don't know in Premier League, brother. This, no.
Watcha. I hate this.
What? Watcha? What?
All Arteta run no ball.
7 minutes are added time. But even the run on the ball, the ball not get restarted. Man City get a chance to reset them defense. Ball get dropped for Calafiori if you come take the throw. Goal youth! Boy, Matheus Nunes, run our back post, doing very well for Pep Guardiola. Arsenal fans, come on, you shout the team. Come on, encourage the team. Come on, nobody now sing. Nobody now say a thing. Come on, Arsenal fans. All Manchester United fans and them a lose a sing. One zero. Junior talk to them score.
We're rotted.
Rodri, yo. Man, I almost chop a radio 10 shots a while ago.
Boy, Rodri is a joy to see on the football.
Yeah, man, him slow in position and tackling. Calm the nerves. Rangers doing well too.
Yeah. Well, doing well at his space. His space. At his level, yeah. Well, I hate this. Martinelli!
Goal, youth!
Martinelli! Good goal, youth. Good goal.
All right.
Very good goal.
Yeah, man. I mean, come on. You have to score. I said it. You have to score.
Very good goal.
You have to score. You cannot lose this football game. 1-1. I know Arsenal fans, them happy. And, yo, one more. You have to go win the ball game. You have to win.
Very good goal. Very
good
goal,
running
Martinelli.
from Gabriel Martinelli.
And who with the pass? Eze.
Yeah.
Wait. That look offside-ish, you know.
Let's see. You know, when it scores still, me kind of thought that. Let's see when he. Nah, man. I'm good. Nathan Atke couldn't keep up. Good goal, yo. Very good goal. Donnarumma caught in no man's land, Junior.
Yeah, that was just the perfect pass. And the perfect finish too, because Martinelli took only 2 touches to score that, right?
Yeah.
If he had to take an extra touch, him not scoring.
Yeah. BM says this
Perfect
result is good for Liverpool. Pep Guardiola watched tape.
And with Man City being so defensive, Arsenal, like you and El Pesolero, you guys' prediction just might come true. Arsenal can still go and get a second one. And why should they not? You have 2-1.
You can win this game 2-1.
Yeah.
You do have time.
What a control from Eze.
Ball youth.
Yo, Roger just play at a different pace. When everything around him is chaotic, Roger just have a different, like, it's like he's playing at a different speed.
Yeah, it's supposed to be a key feature of a midfielder.
You know who.
Yeah, you have to be able to calm all the things around you.
You know who he kind of remind me of? Thiago Alcantara.
Oh, Thiago.
He has a Thiago vibe. Cause remember Thiago, when he could stay healthy. He couldn't stay healthy to save him life. But whenever he could stay healthy, Thiago just play at his own speed.
Yeah.
I'm Mr. Rodri in that same health.
Yeah, man. Rangers with the.
Yo, this might be it, you know. This might be it.
All right.
Martinelli.
All right.
Martinelli is still up. Move him, Ross.
Pass the ball, brother. Give Martinelli ball. Martin Nunes with good work still. Now, Savinho, leg of the ball, that's a brother. Put the ball in the middle, that's all. You have Nico Gonzalez come shot. Rangers come shot. You play the ball to one of them inside. Saka made the run. Not good enough, though. See, they switch Saka to the left side to go at Matheus Nunes.
All right, ref, blow it off because Man City don't want to score.
Well, Man City can't score. Them take off all them offensive threats. And I think the Arsenal goal is a sign of past problems for Man City. And what I mean by that is that the goal came from a run by Gabriel Martinelli inside Nathan Atke. As you try to rebuild this Man City team, you still have some players like a Nathan Atke who it's probably time to move on. It's like the running, the heap of running up and down. He can't keep up with this pace as he once used to. Normally, them man, they back in the idea. You're not gonna run left them Monday, especially and get on the inside. And so, good run by Martinelli, but I saw that Nathan Ake and Gavadal were caught last on
But
that ball.
you know why though, right? Because Man City, the reason why that goal scored is because they were caught in a low block. And the best way to beat a low block is by making diagonal runs in behind,
Inside,
right?
Yeah.
And these defenders are not they're not wired to play defensively the whole time. Because remember, this is the evolution of Pep Guardiola now. So now the team have to evolve. So they are struggling with that in some aspect as well. And look, sometimes you have to look and say it was just a perfect goal. And you cannot defend the perfect goal. It's a perfect goal. You can't look and say you blame this person or that person. The run was perfect. Everything was perfect.
I mean, the execution of the goal, like the actual shot itself, the fact we can't take away anything like that. But as a defender, for me, you can't make a man running, cutting on the inside of you and get you to the ball.
True, but then this is where the problem lies now. So during the game, as the ref blow it off, ref blow it off, 1-1. Let me look at Arteta face so I'm going to shake Pep on. Nah, smile. Yeah, Arteta pissed off. Arteta makes it better. Look at the face. Arteta vexed. Arteta did not enjoy this game.
Well, him should be ashamed of himself. Can't lose, can't drop points to Man City, brother. At home.
Hey, look what early Haaland hug up Declan Rice and Declan Rice don't want him to give up. Arsenal vex. The man them thinks they're going to get a pretty game of football. Pep outsmart him.
Pretty game of football, McLeod. Them can't tell people how to play ball. And the thing is that when you play against any team, you have to prepare for what you do for win the ball game.
Exactly. But Pep outsmart him. Pep outsmart him, meant that. I think this is funny. I find this very funny.
Pep looks tired though. It looked like a manager that look like him could have used another sabbatical.
He looked like he's disappointed that he let 2 points get away. He sacrificed his mentality and still lost 2 points.
Why Fabi a lick a shot. Fabi said them money in a red one challenge the real Reds. Real Reds.
Yo. Look at Haaland. Haaland is going around pissing off the Arsenal people. He might go to Gabriel, as Gabriel attacked the some video. I might like if Gabriel don't want to have nothing to do with him. Haaland is having the time of his life. Haaland, look what Haaland face. He's having the time of his life.
Yeah, man, man. I don't, 5 o'clock will probably, after we take some time to digest this result. I felt, I don't know. I think Man City missed a golden opportunity here to take the 3 points. I mean, they put a shift in, can't give up a goal that late in a ball game. See it out and take yourself home with the 3 points. Knowing the fact that you've suffered 2 defeats already.
Yeah.
In this thing. And you missed an opportunity to inflict a second defeat upon Arsenal. That goal was scored, what, 93rd minute?
About that, yeah.
As for Arsenal, Pep, Mikel Arteta, you can't have your big transfer, as Junior said. You can't have your ball creators on the bench, your big transfer and sit down on the bench.
Yeah.
Can't the man if you start the ball game. But Man City seems really happy with the point though, Junior.
Of course.
Maybe really happy is too strong. But
no, they do.
Satisfied.
I think look at how we have to move on from rhetorics. Rhetorics have to change. I believe Man City knows they are not the top 2 team. And Man City knows they are playing against a better team than them. Going into this game, Man City knows they weren't the favorites to win this game. So they went out, put in a shift, and them thanking the fans for giving them the energy that they needed just to get this draw. That is what I gather from their reaction. So it is not belittling to Man City and their fans. It's not belittling to Pep Guardiola to say, Arsenal better than you. It is what it is. And I think that they are comfortable with that realization. They know who they are. They understand who they are. Some teams out there need to learn from this. Manchester United need to learn from this. You're not a big side, or you're not the best team anymore. Go out there and put in a shift. And the man them do that. You see Pep Guardiola parking the bus. He has that knowledge Arsenal is better than them. He has that knowledge that they are lucky to be up 1-0. I would try to mend hold this and see if we can get a smash and grab. So it is what it is. We talk more about it at 5 o'clock, but it is what it is.
Yeah, it is what it is. We discuss more at 5. Arsenal remains in the second position, tied on points with Spurs and Bournemouth, all on 10 points. Man City in 9th position, tied on points with a bag of teams. Tied on points with a bag of teams. Man United, Leeds, and Everton. Early days, as BM said, though. Early days yet. Early days.
Early days, though.
Yep.
Last week it was other side the 15th. You do realize Manchester United is a win away from tied for top 4. But
here we yeah. Arsenal unbeaten in the last 5 Premier League matches versus Man City. Two victory and three draw games. So I guess this is probably pound for pound, maybe satisfy Arsenal unbeaten in the last 5 Premier League matches versus Man City.
Yeah.
All right.
5 o'clock again.
Yeah?
Yeah, 5 o'clock again.
Yeah, Liverpool, Fabi says Liverpool are the winners of the weekend. Yep.
Gone clear. Liverpool,
clear.
I said it earlier, and in some form of a joke, them have one hand on the title already, and they can run away with this thing for early. Yeah. Liverpool is giving themselves enough room where they can have a dip in form and still be comfortable.
Yeah, and that's the important thing of, if you're able to establish a sizable lead, you can then, start. You can allow yourself time, in and dip in form. And I'm sure, countryman, big up yourself, countryman. I'm gonna say, yo, you see Fossey? Me tell you to start Martinelli. I'm sure someone said that, Yeah, man. 5 o'clock this evening. Big up to all listeners. Subscribe. Tell a friend about the show. 5 o'clock. We have Ball Chat Weekly. We'll see you later.